All right, welcome to your hint video for Project 10. I apologize for my voice. I've had bronchitis for the last 5 days. I'm finally starting to see some relief, so you'll just have to bear with me. I apologize again. So this is a pretty straightforward project. It really doesn't require a whole lot on my part, but I've actually done a lot of it for you. It's Project 21 or Exercise 21, page 365. And just looking at the verbiage, it's really straightforward. A local department store wants a program that displays the number of reward points the customer earns each month. The reward points are based on the customer's membership type, and the total monthly purchase amount is shown in this table down here below, 10-28. Okay, so there's your input. You're going to have to get from the user the membership type and the total monthly purchase amount. So we know those are two inputs we've got to do. Excuse me. The program should use a separate void function for each membership type. So there are three membership types. That means you're going to have three void functions. And essentially you're going to pass in. Now there's a couple ways to do this. I'm doing it one way. You can do it another as long as you fulfill the minimum requirements. But so let's see what I have here. We'll look at these in just a minute. I've decided to use an integer for the membership type, 1, 2, or 3. You could use a one letter code or however you want to do it. In any event, though, you've got to validate that if you do it this way or however you do it, that they give you a valid code. Mine's just numerics. You put it inside a post-test while loop, do while loop, and if it's not 1, 2, or 3, you just keep looping until it is 1 or a 2 or a 3, and then you've got your membership type, right? So monthly purchase is a double. Membership type in my case is an integer. Okay, there's the prototype for my three void functions. They all take the same argument, monthly purchases. So it's a double in all cases. I just changed the name. So I need another input here, which I did not do, which is for monthly purchases. So you'd have another set of these that would say, please enter total monthly purchases. And make sure you don't use an indel and put a colon space, and then that's going to be monthly purchases there. Let's see, copy. Again, I'm going to leave it up to you to make sure you handle the validation. You just need to make sure they give you an actual number or something. That goes a little bit beyond what we've done so far. So far, we're just doing range checking, not is something numeric or not, which is fine. So then I'm doing the processing in main. If they have a membership type of 1, then I call that function and I pass in their monthly purchases. Else, if it's 2, then I call that function and I pass in the monthly purchases. Well, if it's not 1 or 2, it must be 3 because we validated up here. They had to give us a 1, 2, or 3. And then I call, it's a premium membership, so I call that function and pass in monthly purchases. And then all these do is take that monthly purchase and calculate and output the reward points. So that way, that's all you've got to do in here. You've got 3 of them according to the book. It's really straightforward. This is an easy one. It's just a matter of figuring out how you want to do it. This is the first thing that came into my little noggin, so that's what I did. As long as you do what they're asking you to do, I'm fine with it. The main thing that I'm seeing, and it's not a real problem for me, and I normally wouldn't care, but what I'm seeing is a propensity for students in this class to go way too fast, blow through a project, and not understand what it is they're supposed to do. And that's the whole point for me putting that stuff out there, is so that you can learn how to take your time, read, make sure you understand what it is that's required, and then do it. Because it's not going to be any harder to do what's required than it is to do what's not required. I mean, you have to go back and fix it anyway. So my exhortation to you would be to slow down a little bit and read fine print. That's why I put it at the top of these little PDFs. For the ones that I do, you need to go through this and read it a couple of times. Now, I'm not trying to be mean to you, and that's why I let you resubmit it. It's not an issue. It's just I want you to, if you're going to go to work as a developer or work for a company that does software development, or even IT work. You know, you got to be able to understand what the documents they give you are. If they give you any, sometimes they don't, then it's up to you, right? Which is also an issue, but y'all would probably do pretty good with that. Just in this case, I'm trying to get you in that habit. So good luck with this. I don't think it'll be a problem. This is a piece of cake for you, and good luck.